So it's been 52 weeks of Rocky's Weekly, and what a journey it's been. So I thought I would basically make a video just going back and showing you guys how the year has gone for me and what Rocky's Weekly Season 1 consisted of. Hi guys, I'm Rocky. I started my property journey in January and I've decided to document the process of what it's like beginning as a new property entrepreneur. So I'm going to do a weekly vlog to show you guys what I do on a day-to-day basis, from building a brand, getting educated, and who I spend my time with, and everything I basically do to be successful in this industry. So I had a conversation with Steve and I spoke to him and said that I want to start a vlog, but I don't know if I should start it now or once I've got a property. He told me now, so the next week I bought a camera and then started vlogging. So no one else knew I was vlogging, and then the next week just went like this. This is now literally just opening the door. Let's see who's in. So we got Duna. Oh, everyone's here. Yes, guys. Yes.
You good? You good?
You vlogging?
I'm vlogging, yes.
Go on, Geezer. Got to send everyone out.
Yeah. I know.
I like to see it.
Yeah, so this is the content creators, guys.
Yes. Big camera.
Hello, guys. Say hello to my vlog.
Oh, he's got a vlog now.
How's everyone doing? You alright?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys. Starting my vlog.
You've actually done one vlog, haven't you?
No.
Oh, you started?
Yeah, I've started it. Yesterday I started it. My first
you know
entry.
your vlog?
Yeah.
Are you doing it daily, weekly, monthly?
Weekly.
We have a weekly gang.
Yep. So now the team knew I had a vlog and I started to document my journey every single week. So when the vlog started, the Property Circle had their office in Burton, but they then made the decision to move their offices to Birmingham, to Colmore Road. And of course, I had to go and check it out the same week that they opened. So I just got into the building now. Again, no one even knows that I'm down right now. So I think they're gonna be surprised. I don't know where I'm going. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah. Yes, bro. You saying you're right? Be me good, huh? Yeah, I'm all good.
Boy.
You saying, bro? Gotta get the content creators on, you know.
Ain't shit.
And then we got Tom. Hi then, bro. You alright?
How was your journey?
Oh, it was long, bro.
You here for the night or just today?
I'm here till Saturday.
Oh, usually till Saturday.
Yep.
Are we saying weekly gang? What are we saying?
I don't know. It's gonna be weekly gang for now. I spent a lot of time on viewings, but I also spent a lot of time with Steve, Tom Morello, going around their projects and just spending a day with them to see what their day consists of. Which means sometimes I've had to wake up super early, as you guys will see in the next clip. Had to wake up super early, get to Birmingham, and sometimes we're traveling from Birmingham to Blackpool, which is a long drive. It might take me 2.5 hours to get to Birmingham, then like another 2.5, 3 hours to get to Blackpool, and then do the same thing in reverse. So those days were very educational and I had fun, super fun with those days, but they were very tiring. But also a clip that I'm about to play you as well is a clip of me and Steve having a conversation, or basically me asking Steve questions. And this is at the beginning, quite at the beginning of the vlog and the beginning of my journey, and a lot of the things that he said here I took into account. And if you look at my Instagram, my YouTube, you can actually see where I got the advice and how it translated into my journey. Morning guys, it's an early start. It's 4:45 and it's a Tuesday, so the vlog's starting on a Tuesday this week. We are going to spend the day with Tom, the COO, and I am now driving to Warwick to meet him there, and then from Warwick I'm going to get in the van with him and drive to Blackpool. So today hopefully can be an educational day and just learn how Tom does things. I woke up this morning not feeling 100%. I've got a banging headache and yeah, I'm just hoping I can get through the day with ease. So yeah, I'm going to head to Warwick now and I will see you there.
Morning. It is Tuesday. I am with the whole team today. He's filming me. Do I need like an appearance fee for his weekly or something? I'm only joking.
So one of the questions I had was about content. So now obviously you see I'm starting to put out reels, and
Which are really cool, by the way.
thank you. Sometimes I don't know what to put out, but it's mainly because I feel like because I'm not big in the industry, I haven't done a lot yet. I don't know if certain things I should say, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So don't start talking about, like you said, shit you've not done.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do reels, at least do them on things that you've done or
Yeah.
that you're like in the process of doing.
Yeah.
Don't start saying to people, you know, I think this strategy works better than that strategy, or I think this is better. Well, you've not done them.
Yeah.
So you don't know. So don't start doing that. But it's nice to give your perspective as a newbie in the industry, and maybe talk about the things that you're facing that are difficult.
Yeah.
Like you said, putting content out as one. So
Yeah.
talk about that. Estate agents taking you seriously. I don't know whether that's a thing or not.
Yeah. It is a thing. I'm starting to get the hang of it,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm starting to get a hang of it and seeing what I need to say for them to take me seriously, kind of thing.
Attire, how you have to dress to go and meet estate agents at the minute,
Yeah.
because you don't have much credibility in the game and you've not bought anything yet. So you don't have an estate agent that will let you walk in the house with a tracksuit and take you seriously.
Yeah.
Is that a thing you're finding? Because we're struggling with that at the minute with our property sources, because I'm getting messages from people saying, "Still, I'm in a tracksuit," and they're not letting me into a networking event.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, you have to dress for the occasion. It's a big thing, isn't it, Phil, at the moment?
Yeah, a lot,
We're having
yeah.
a big conversation about this because everyone sees me in a tracksuit,
Yeah. And
jeans and baseball caps and t-shirts and chains and stuff, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to wear that kind of stuff, but
You have to make it before you do that.
you ain't even gonna make it, 'cause I ain't made it. I'm just higher up the ladder.
Yeah.
8 years in, so I do have a bit of credibility with certain agents, but even when I go and meet new agents in new areas, I still have to dress a certain way.
Yeah.
So, but start telling people the things that you're struggling with instead of trying to make it look positive all the time.
Okay.
Still be positive as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
tell the truth.
Makes sense.
That's the most important thing.
Networking. So the Black Tie event that the Property Circle held at the Grand Hotel. This is me, Matt, and Ethan. We were getting ready, and well, Ethan actually booked a very, very bad Airbnb. It was terrible. But this was the event. Networking is obviously key in property. As you hear all the time, your network is your net worth, which is very true. Personally, I don't feel like in this year of documenting my journey and vlogging that I've networked enough. The next season, I would say you'll see me guys networking a lot more, and it's definitely top 3 things that I want to do season 2. Vlog's back. Luigi's doing, I don't even know if you can hear me, but Luigi's doing a talk today, or a Q&A. We'll see how it goes. Are you nervous for it, or?
I'm always ready.
Always ready. You gotta stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So what you're about to see is me deal sourcing. I'm just going around the property that I thought suited the criteria of one of the investors on the board at the Property Circle. So I went, viewed it, and I knew I was going to put an offer in on it as soon as I looked around. Honestly, I thought it was going to get rejected because that's what tended to happen all the time. I was just expecting rejections, kind of. Didn't take it personally, and I just let it go and moved on to the next. So I put an offer in on this property.
So the mentoring session with the boys is done, and quite eye-opening actually. They've got big things coming. Take a look out for Rush Hour Properties. It's going to be interesting, funny, but they are on a journey.
So with Matt, just finished our mentoring meeting. Listen, it was a great meeting, honestly. What did you think of the meeting?
Like eye-opener, like, yeah, it's so many things to digest, and just, yeah, we need to go with Nando, speak it through and think about what's the next steps going forward. What about you?
Yeah, I thought the meeting was good. As you said, eye-opening. Steve gave us a lot of advice on what to do, and yeah, a lot of inspiration. And at the same time as well, it was Every time obviously I haven't been to the office in a while, and every time I go to the office, being around Steve is motivating in itself. Like, even if he doesn't say anything, it's just you see the position he's in, and it just gives that fire in your belly.
His energy in it, like if you put the work in, you can be in his position, and he's doing everything that I want to do. I know I can get there, no doubt about it. Just putting the work in and listening what he says.
Yes, literally with his guidance, we know that we can get there. Our offer got accepted on the house, and this is us showing a builder around where we made so many mistakes, which were, I guess, beginners' mistakes really. So I think the first one was our attire. We didn't kind of dress in a way that showed the builder that we know what we're doing, we know what we're talking about. Also, another thing was how we spoke, the language we used when we spoke to him. And even having the cameras out, that just didn't give a good first impression. I think maybe the second or third time you meet a builder, maybe then you can start using cameras. But here, yeah, I wouldn't say you should use a camera the first time you meet a builder. In the clip I'm about to show you, we're in a mentoring meeting and we're discussing the house that we got offer accepted on. So the house that we showed the builder around, and we basically got a level 3 survey done, and the survey came back with so many red. And I'm not afraid of red because I know that a lot of beginners see red as a bad thing when sometimes there's things that can be easily fixed and easily rectified. So I wasn't overly worried, but I was a little worried. So I went through it with Steve and he said, guys, that there's too much work that needs to be done here. There is way too much. So we've gone back to negotiate the price of the vendor, tried to get the price down, and the vendor wasn't really budging to where we needed to get them down. We did get them to knock about 7.5k off, but we needed 15k off. Otherwise the numbers didn't work, there was no contingency, and it was no longer a safe deal to purchase. Now here's another chance that I had to network. This was the Property Circle's first seminar, and it was a very good one. I didn't know what the day was going to really be like. It was my first seminar, so it was just going with the flow. I knew a lot of people there because obviously they're part of the circle. They were circle members, and had a lot of fun. Caught up with a lot of people and met some new people as well. Again, networking. We're inside the room that the seminar's being held, and if you have a look at the scenes right now, it is honestly crazy. We then got invited onto Dawid's podcast, done a podcast with Dawid on the day that we shot our intro video, which was really good, great podcast, I enjoyed it. And then we got invited onto Steve's podcast. We shot Steve's podcast, again, really good, great experience, and something I enjoyed, even though that hasn't been released yet, but we'll see when it's going to be released. Then we had another mentoring meeting, and in this one, a lot of things happened. So the property that we were renegotiating on, vendor wasn't having it, decided she's not going to sell the house to us. So that left us without a project, that left us back at square one. Me and Matt, our head was gone, and we honestly didn't know what was going to happen. So we didn't get the property. In our mentoring meeting, we spoke to Steve, told him everything that happened, and he said, guys, look, I'm not supposed to be buying any more houses at the moment, because that's what he said. He wasn't buying any more houses, but a deal has come across his table that he can't refuse. So would you like to do a JV? Looked at Matt looked at me, and we said yes. Then something very special happened, which me and Matt always wanted to do. We just thought it would take us a year or two to get there. So we wanted to speak at the seminar, but we just didn't know when that was going to happen. But we knew it was going to happen. We knew we would get there somehow to be able to get on stage, do a Q&A, and also just have the experience of being on stage, speaking to a lot of people and be comfortable with it, because that's something we really want to do in the future. But Steve told us very last minute, I'm sure it was on a Thursday, and the seminar I think was on a Saturday, but it could have been told us on a Friday and the seminar was on a Sunday. All I know is we had about 2 days to just to know that we will be going on stage at his seminar, which was a great experience, something that we can't wait to do again. And honestly, thanks Steve for the opportunity that he gave us, because we loved it. We honestly loved it. So it's been a great year overall. There has been times where I've been stressed, I've been annoyed, and then there's been other times where I've been happy and just over the moon. I've learned so much, honestly learned so much, and there's still so much more to come from Rocky's Weekly and season 2 and the continuance of my journey, Rush Hour Properties journey. This is literally only the beginning. This is season 1. What we have planned over the next 2 to 5 years is going to be very special. You guys are going to be able to see it through Rocky's Weekly and through Rush Hour Property as well. The videos that we film on there. So after a long wait, and I think at the perfect time, we finally get to pick up our keys to our first property next week. Season 2, we're going to be back on Sunday because we're filming another Rush Hour Property video, filming another video on Monday, and picking up the keys later on in the week. So guys, continue to follow the journey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for continuously supporting Rocky's Weekly throughout this whole season. Catch you guys in season 2.